Hello everyone, welcome to Foreigner Farming in the Philippines. We're getting ready to go over to Ubay. I'm going to drop the white van off over there to have a bunch of little things done on it that I don't have the time, the patience, or the tools to do. And now I've been told that this van has been overheating. And it's full of water. I don't drive this red van much anymore, hardly ever. Tata is always the one that's driving it. It may need a radiator flush, might need a new radiator, I don't know. I'll drive it and see if I can figure out what the problem is. It's full of water, so I'm going to start it up and make sure it's full of water. Alright, well I'm here at Sendai Motors. I'm waiting for Marcel to get here. The van was full of water. It was really low on oil. I put a quart of oil in it. It's running hotter than it should be, but it didn't overheat. I'm thinking the electric fan might not be working. I haven't just let it sit and idle. But going down the road, I mean the temperature gauge usually runs about at 1/3, and all the way over here it ran straight up, which is about halfway. So it didn't overheat, but it wasn't quite exactly right either. So I'm thinking maybe it's the fan, or the radiator could just be getting plugged up. I don't know. But there's still. This is the first time I've driven it since we had the red van repaired, and there's still vibration in the drive line, but it's not nearly so bad as it was. So I think with a drive line that long, that's the best that they can do. So I only drove it like 50-55 kph all the way over here. I left before Marcel and I had to stop and get gas. I know how Marcel drives, so I'm getting a little worried. I've been here like five minutes. I would have thought she would have caught me before I got to Trinidad, but I'm all the way here and been waiting. I'll call her in a few minutes if she doesn't show. Well, what's her name's finally made it here. I made a list of things I wanted this guy to do, but there was something else that I forgot to put on the list that was important, and I remembered it on the way over here, and now I can't remember it again.
Need the horn?
Yep.
The wiper?
The wipers, yeah. The power steering.
Yeah, did you already talk to them?
No. Everyone's afraid to talk to me, I guess. Nobody came out. The wipers failed, and you can't get to them. The motor's still turning. I can still hear it clacking around in there. The control arm, there's an arm that goes from the gear reduction just reduces the speed of the electric motor, and it connects. There's an arm on it, and it connects to these wipers, and it's come undone, and you can't get to it from the outside. And I anticipate you have to remove the whole dash to get to it, and I'm not going to do that. This, we bought this here, so it's under warranty, so just let them do it. So the horn stopped working. That needs to be fixed. The wipers need to be fixed. The power steering needs to be fixed. There's a little popping in the front end, but who knows. And it just needs a general tune-up. And there was something else.
Okay.
Is the mechanic here?
She said it's not here, but we will come back. So she said that we're just going to wait.
All right. Oh, the fan belt. That's what it is. I need him to put the fan belt back on with the tensioner.
Naka-ballpen din. Suwat ang fan belt. Kaya basig manintan ako.
When we were broke down the last time on the way, when we were going, I don't know where we were going that time, and the fan belt failed. They put another fan belt on it that sort of kind of fit, but it's not the right one. So they could not get the fan belt tensioner back on it. So I've been running it the old style since then. So those are all the things we need them to get fixed on
I
it.
need to rewrite this one because
Rewrite.
because your handwriting is like a doctor. They don't understand. Only the nursery.
Uh-huh. So, love, what's the deal with all these other vehicles here that technically aren't for sale? Are they? Is this just the junk, the boneyard, the junk pile? I mean, what are they doing with them? Now, some of these have been here so long they've got trees growing on them. They're not going to fix this. And they're just sitting here rotting. The way I understand it, what's for sale is right back over in here. Maybe these are repos or something. I don't know. And I forgot to ask last time, but I will ask this time. Oh, it's starting to sprinkle. Wonderful. All right, so the mechanic came in. I mean, he's got a real project here. So he's got the belt tensioner, the power steering, the horn, the windshield wiper. That passenger side back door doesn't open from the inside anymore.
Oh, kaning isa yan, hindi maabring sulod.
What else? Let's see. Oh, the front end, there's a little popping and creaking going on in there. I mean, it's going to be a project for him. And that's why we're not taking it to the regular mechanic, because this is still under warranty. So all we have to pay for is parts and a little tip when it's done. Whereas if we had all this stuff done at the mechanic, it'd probably be 4,000 or 5,000 pesos. So take advantage of the warranty.
Okay na usa. Okay na usa.
It's okay now. What happened?
What did you do? I asked him how did you do it. Oh, abrido din.
Presa, Jen. Jen.
Oh, you do it.
Alagi tukar-tukar alagi na.
Check na ning usa, check.
Tukar alagi na sa yate.
Tukar.
Okay, sa una kanina nang dili mabli.
Well, that was an easy fix.
Nine child lock ani nara.
And
Nas pikas, tapos pikas. Mora ni siya na ano.
and if you can
Nawa, isira. Abre na so.
Abrido din. Wait na that.
if you can tell him that when it started, when the gas
Tawagan na yate.
Child lock.
What is that?
that when the gas pedal problem started, that it's only got about 60-70% power now. Have him test drive it. Have him get it good and warmed up until he notices the problem. I don't know, maybe it needs new plugs. I think if it had a map sensor on it, it would be showing a code that the intake manifold's leaking, but I don't know. It needs to be fixed. I don't think it's the fuel injection body, but
The gas pedal.
it's not the gas pedal. It has nothing to do with the gas pedal, I don't think.
Yeah, that's why the power bar.
Yeah.
It's not power.
So tell him it just doesn't have full power ever.
I-test drive. Yeah, i-test drive. I-test drive kaniya ha.
Oh, okay.
Para mabala nimo ang power sa iyang kuan.
Oh,
Mama. Pulaan na.
So what does he think, love? 3 days?
Oh.
He said that is the very
That's the longest? 3 days? Okay.
alinak na.
All right, Charlie's tired of this. We're leaving. Thank you, everyone. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.